Today I want to talk to you about cryptocurrency and my personal investment and what I use and whether or not I think it's worth it. Now, this may not be an Amazon video, but I can guarantee you it's going to be a ridiculously cool video nonetheless, because my cryptocurrency has gone up by I think 300 or 400% to date, and I want to tell you about it. So before I get started and tell you all the nitty bitty gritty whatever, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and if you haven't already liked this video, click the like button right now. I know you haven't seen it, so you don't actually know if you like it, but click the like button anyways, because it means so much. It takes you 3 seconds, it gets me so many more views and allows me to build this channel to something a lot bigger than it currently is. So definitely take 3 seconds out and like the video, and let's get right into it. So I've got all my notes here, so I'm going to start with what is cryptocurrency. What is crypto? Now you might already know this, so if you do, just skip like 30 seconds. The cryptocurrency is like, so trading in cryptocurrency is like trading in a virtual coin. So you've got like Bitcoin and Litecoin. They are virtual coins. Now, I'm no expert in cryptocurrency. I never have been, and I never claim to be. But all this information is based on just what I have done. So like I said, cryptocurrency is like virtual coins. It's a bit of a risk because there's no backed by anything. It can just tank completely, but I've never had that, and it's very unlikely for that to happen. But like I said, it's a virtual coin, and you're able to buy into that coin, and that coin can go up or go down. If it goes up, you make money. If it goes down, you lose money. It's that simple. So what app do I use to invest in crypto? So I use an app called Coinbase. I also used to use an app called Coinigy. I used to use Coinigy to track the markets and do all of that kind of stuff, but then I stopped tracking the markets because I couldn't be bothered anymore, and I just used Coinbase. So Coinbase allows me to trade in Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, I think. There's a whole bunch of them. I only really dabble in Bitcoin and Litecoin anyway, but it allows you to see the hourly, the daily, the weekly, the monthly, all of the different views, the charts. It allows you to buy and sell really, really quickly on the go on my iPhone. It's just super, super easy, and if I'm going to recommend you using any app, it would be Coinbase. How much have I invested in total? Well, to be honest, I haven't invested that much in total. I've invested about, I think four, what is it? I think it's 4.5 to 5 grand in total. Now I don't remember this exactly because I've taken so much money out, but I think, because also I started investing about 1.5 years ago. So I've invested about 4.5 to 5,000 pounds, if I remember correctly, and that was with Litecoin and Bitcoin. So how much have I made is the next question on my list of questions here. Well, again, I've taken out a lot of profits because I like to, what I call is micro invest, and I'm going to explain to you what that means in a second. But to date, I think I've made just under 30 grand from cryptocurrency. So you could probably do the maths. I'm not going to do the maths on YouTube here because I've done it before and I've embarrassed myself. So you could probably work it out, 4,000 to about 30,000. And of that 30,000, I've taken out quite a lot of it. So I've taken out my initial investment and I'm working just on pure profit now. So it's been a really, really good ride. I've done a lot of good trades, and thankfully I haven't actually done a bad trade to date. Hopefully I don't jinx it. So I'm quite a keno when it comes to cryptocurrency. I do think it's really, really good. And I do think if you are looking to invest in something, now is actually a pretty good time. When I say now, I mean the date is the 10th of October. So now is actually not a bad time because Litecoin is quite low. It's not that low. It's about 47 pounds, which is, I don't know, $60, $65. And when I got in at about 20 pounds. I could have gotten much lower if I did it a long time ago. My gosh, I wish I did it like 10 years ago. Either way, 5 years ago. Either way. So let me break it down for you and explain where and how and when I took out, like why I took out, at times that I took out. So sometimes when I take out just because I need that money. Let's say something happens with my car, or I just need a quick sum of money, so I just take out a couple of grand, done, easy. But usually I'll take out when the market is reaching certain peaks. So for example, let's say it hit 110 £10 a couple of months ago, and at that point I took out quite a large amount because I could see it went up and then it went down and then it went up and then it started going down, and it was going down, down, down. So I took out during the down period, so that I took out like I took out micro amounts during the down period, and then when it hit the bottom at like £40, I was able to reinvest back again micro, so £50, £100, £150 at a time. Nothing crazy, nothing like £500 or £1,000, because you don't want to invest £500 when the price could then drop. So you want to really do it a little bit at a time. So that's literally what micro investing is, by the way. So micro investing is just investing a micro amount as you go, rather than invest a huge amount. And this way, hopefully you'll get a lot more for your money. But one thing you have to understand is if you invest, you might not make your money back and you might lose money. This is all a risk. However, you can make that risk smaller by holding. So holding means just not selling it for a while. So the first time I invested, I kept it for about 6 months. I kept it for a long, long time. It took a while for it to go up, but it eventually went up. So if you buy now, yes, it could go down, it could go a lot down, but if you hold it for a long time, maybe a year and a half, your chances are it will go up. And not only will it go up, it'll go up a lot. So worst comes to worst, you can just buy a lot now. You don't even have to micro buy now. You can buy a lot and hold for the next couple of years, and it will be a very good investment to have. So if there's like a huge, and this is what I was talking about, if there's a huge dip in, I know all this information, by the way, is probably seeming really sporadic. I'm giving it to you randomly, but it does make sense. And if you want to take notes whilst watching this video, 100%, it will make your life a lot easier. But knowing when to invest is when it's dropping drastically and it eventually it reaches the bottom. You don't know when the bottom is, obviously, but when it starts going back up, right, that is when you want to invest, because you can be sure it's not going down anymore. So let's say it drops, let's say to £20, and then it starts going back up, £22, £23. That's where I'm going to invest. I'm going to invest 22, 23, 24, and then I'll stop at maybe £27. The reason I didn't invest at £19 is because that was the bottom point. So for all I know, it could then go to £15 and then £10. So that's a massive risk. What you can do is you can also invest on the way down. So rather than invest on the way up, you can invest on the way down. So if it's dropping drastically, like it goes £30, £25, £19, £15, you can invest like £50 at a time as it's going down. That's another way of doing it, whichever way you feel more comfortable doing. But yeah, that is all I have pretty much on cryptocurrency. Like I said, I'm no expert. I dabble in it at best. I buy and I sell when I think it's right, just by looking at the market. So far, it's been a pretty good turnout. If I can recommend anything for you to do, it would be to invest in some sort of cryptocurrency now, because I feel like by 2021, 2022, the year is 2021, it will drastically go up, especially when it becomes more widespread, more mainstream, when banks and shops and other people start using it as a source of payment. I mean, a lot of people are, but when it becomes more mainstream, it will only become more valuable. So I definitely recommend doing that. Hopefully you'll make some money from it, but again, if you don't, it's a risk. It is like, gosh, that wasn't English. It is a risk to invest in it. But if it does go down, hold. Don't sell out of panic. Never sell out of panic. That is it for this video. I hope this information helped you. I hope you liked it. I hope, like, I told you something you didn't know. If I did, please consider giving this video a like. It takes like 3 seconds and it means so much. It gets me so many more views, and I would really appreciate it. And hopefully I will see you in tomorrow's video. No. I keep doing this. I keep saying I'm going to see you in tomorrow's video, and there's not going to be a video tomorrow. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video in a couple of days' time. Thanks so much for watching.